Welcome, my dear students, to our school learning channel. It's Mr. Muhammad Mitwalli speaking. I miss you all so much wherever you are, and I hope that Allah preserves you and our countries as well. In the beginning, I'd like to talk to you to explain what we're gonna learn today. And today's lesson is about how are minerals classified. I will divide the lesson into 3 parts to be easy for you to understand each part with focus and concentration. The first part will be a short video. The second part will be the explanation of our lesson. Then the third part will be the model answer of your book and short assessment. I hope you enjoy and understand our lesson today.
Rocks are made up of minerals, which are natural, non-living, solid crystals. Most rocks are made from a combination of minerals. Scientists find out which minerals are present in rocks by testing their properties. One mineral property is luster. Luster is the way the surface of a mineral reflects light. Scientists also identify minerals by testing hardness. Hardness is how easily the surface of a mineral can be scratched. Streak is a good indicator of a mineral. Streak is the color of the powder that a mineral leaves when it is scratched across a special plate. Scientists also look at the shapes of the mineral's crystals. Since each mineral has crystals that are a particular shape, scientists can identify which mineral is present. Another way to test for minerals is to break the rock. Minerals that break along smooth, flat surfaces have cleavage. Got it? Sure you do!
Okay, my dear students, as you see here in the video shows you minerals in general and their properties also in general. So today we will focus with the mineral definition and how this mineral will be classified. It's important for you to understand what the word classify mean. Like I said in the beginning, the title of our lesson is How are minerals classified? The word classified here mean you can put minerals into a group according to their properties. So classify mean grouping or arrangement. Arrangement of what? Arrangement of minerals according to their properties, like I said. So you have to know classify, what does it mean? Minerals are natural non-living solid crystals that make up rocks. We said minerals are natural because you can find mineral in nature, so it is not man-made living. Here in the definition also you can define mineral as non-living solid crystals because also scientists found minerals in nature in solid state crystals. When these crystals combine together, they make up rocks. You can see rocks all around the Saudi Arabia, in the mountain, wherever you are here in Saudi Arabia, there are a lot of mountains that contains rocks. So rocks are combination of minerals together. Most of Earth's rocks are made up of only a small number of minerals. Each mineral has the same chemical composition, so each mineral, like you see here, has the same chemical composition. Then we will turn to the properties of minerals. There are many properties of the minerals, as we will take here. Let's start with the first property of a mineral, which is color. In fact, many minerals exist in different colors, so color not good property to be used when identifying minerals. So scientists in fact use properties to identify minerals, to know more about minerals, so they classify the properties into more than one property to be identified. So here the first property is a color. You have to know color is not good property to be used when identifying minerals, and also it's very important for you to know that many minerals exist in different colors, so that color is not good property. The second property will be luster. Here in luster you have to know the definition of luster, which is mean the way a mineral's surface reflects light. If you look around, you may find some metals. If you focus more and more, if you put these metals in front of the sunlight, you will see that this metal has the ability to reflect the light. Also, minerals have the same property. But not all minerals have the ability to reflect the light. Another type of mineral has non-metallic surface. So the non-metallic surface didn't reflect the light of any source of light. So the two types here of luster, like I said, metallic, which is shiny like a metal, non-metallic, and there are several kinds of non-metallic. You may find glassy like the mineral of quartz. You may find luster pearly like talc, greasy like graphite. It's important for me and you here in this point to know the first three kinds of non-metallic luster, which is glassy and pearly and greasy. There will be also waxy luster. Waxy luster is very important luster, you may know, is also non-metallic luster. Turning to the third property, which is hardness. Like you see here, the word has two syllables, hard and ness. Like you study in English, the second syllable, which is ness, is a suffix. You may join the suffix to the root word to give you another meaning or a synonym of a meaning. So hardness here refers to how easily the surface of a mineral can be scratched. Here in the figure, as you see, there is somebody try to scratch a mineral, like you see here. So if a mineral is soft, it will be easy to scratch. If a mineral is hard, it will be difficult to be scratched. Also here we can use Mohs scale. Mohs scale is a measurement of hardness of a mineral. Also you have to know that Mohs scale ranks mineral according to their hardness, as shown here. I list here 10 kinds of mineral from hardness 1 to hardness 10. So here in the figure you can see the talc, which is a mineral, is the softest mineral ever because its hardness according to Mohs scale 1. Unlike diamond, which is the hardest mineral in the earth, which is of hardness 10 and Mohs scale also. Turning to another property of a mineral, which is streak. Again, streak. You have to pronunciate the word in good way to be obvious and to be understood. Here is the property of streak, which is related to our mineral's property. Streak means the color of the powder that mineral leaves when it's scratched across a special plate. As you see here in the figure, There are two different kind of minerals. When we try to scratch them across special plate, especially wide plate, to be obvious and to be clear for us to see the powder of the mineral. When we scratch the two kind of minerals, they left powder which represent a streak of each mineral. So streak, scientists use streak to identify minerals because each mineral has its own powder when they scratch it across special plate. Another property here of a mineral is cleavage and shape. I think you will understand it easy because if I say, for example, here we are humans and we have different shape. That's right. Mineral also have different shapes, and they have the property of cleavage. So minerals that break along a smooth, flat surface have cleavage. Each mineral crystal has particular shape. So, like I said, each mineral crystal has its own shape. Like us, we are human. Each one is different from another one in the shape, like mineral. I will give you here two examples on cleavage according to our book. We have here two different minerals, which is the first one, mica. Repeat after me, mica, not mica. Mica has perfect cleavage. Let me show you the first. Focus in the figure here at your left hand side. This is the figure of mica. It will be easy here if you focus more and more to see that the cleavage or the breaks of mica will be obvious. So we said here, or scientists said, mica has perfect cleavage. It will be easy to break mica into thin and shiny layers that are flat and smooth. Unlike the second mineral, which is quartz. Quartz is a kind of mineral that has cleavage property also. It can break into pieces with smooth surface that look like the inside of seashell. Like you see here in the figure, you can differentiate between the two minerals according to their cleavage. There are many and more mineral properties also. There are many other ways to identify minerals, like scientists tell us. Magnetism is another property, but for a specific kind of minerals. Scientists found that there are some types of minerals found in the nature have the property that they can be easily attracted to the magnet. Yes, like you see here in the figure. There are two examples also about these minerals that have the property of magnetism. So the two minerals are pyrrhotite and magnetite. Again, pyrrhotite and magnetite. Good, that's it. Here in the last part of our lesson and the last information of our lesson here, not all minerals feel the same when you touch them. So from this point you can conclude that each mineral has its own touch. Also, some kind of minerals can be identified by their smell. When you try to smell each mineral has its specific smell or taste also. Here is the end of the lesson. I hope you enjoy the explanation and understand what did I say. Turning to the last part of our lesson here, which is, like I said in the beginning, it will be the model answers like we used to do inside our classroom. Here is the model answer of your book questions. As you see here, each question has its own number. So number 1, for example, at your left hand side, analyze what is the relationship between minerals and rocks. What is the relationship between minerals and rocks? Yes, minerals make up rocks. That's right. Thank you. And so on. Here is the model answer of all the questions. I put it here for you to be easy to study from your home. The last part will be a short assessment, like I said in the description of the video. Our assessment will be one question only in the form of true or false. You have to put, or you read first the statement and to choose which is true, which is false, according to your reading and your studying. Here, I will ask you and answer this assessment with you to be easy as a reference if you can study from this video, and you can repeat it again more than one time. Turning to point 1, all around the world, each mineral has the same chemical composition. All around the world, each mineral has the same chemical composition. Excellent. Yes, true. Bravo. Point number 2, minerals make up rocks. Minerals make up rocks. Of course, true. Point number 3, luster, streak, hardness, and cleavage are some mineral properties. Of course, that's true. Point number 4, magnet can help you determine which mineral a rock is made of. Of course, because like we said, minerals make up rocks, so magnet can help you to determine which mineral a rock is made of. It's also a property of minerals. That's true. Point number 5, minerals can be identified by testing their properties, which include color, luster, hardness, streak, cleavage, and crystal shape. True. Number 6, the Mohs scale ranks minerals by hardness. Of course, that's it. True also. Point number 7, not all minerals feel the same. Not all minerals feel the same when you touch them. Some minerals can be identified by their smell or taste. Of course, that's true. Excellent. Point number 8, the shape of a mineral is not always easy to see, so scientists use magnifiers or microscopes to see a crystal's shape. Here in this point, I want to tell you something about magnifiers and microscopes. Magnifiers and microscopes are tools that scientists use to help them to make a small thing larger than its own size or its original size. So magnifier and microscopes are tools that help scientists to big or largen the small things. So number 8 also is true. Scientists in fact use magnifiers and microscope to see and search about the shape of the crystals. Point number 9 here. One property is not enough to identify a mineral. Yes, like we said, that's true. Because each mineral has many properties to be identified. Number 10 and the last point here in our assessment. Geometry is the branch of mathematics that help us identify mineral shape. In this point, you have to know that science are related to each other. So the science can use mathematics science also to help them to identify mineral shape by the science of geometry. So geometry is the branch of the mathematics that help us identify mineral shape, and it will be also true. In the end, in our lesson and our video, I hope you enjoy and understand each part of our lesson. See you tomorrow, inshallah, in next videos. I hope you enjoy. Bye bye.